Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Zubac. It's deflected. Outside Irving. Passes it to Simmons. Harris outside. And they double up Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Harris kicks to Irving. Takes a 3. And it's sent back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it-back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
Now here's Jackson. Over Simmons. And he overshot that one, missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Irving passes to Simmons. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Now here's Jackson. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He can't hit that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harris kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Irving. Top of the key. Morris with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Harris against Leonard. And here's Morris for 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the shot is good.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Claxton the pass to Irving, and it's sent back by George. Outside Leonard. Back to George. Jackson finds George. Out to Morris. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Now here is Harris.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
He misses the free throw. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
And he sinks the second.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
Now here's Jackson. And the pass to Morris. Outside, George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And George drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Irving, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's O'Neal. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
O'Neal kicks to Irving. From downtown, it's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simmons against Jackson. From deep, George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now, here is Irving. Passes to O'Neal to the inside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jackson with it. Leonard with the screen on Simmons. Inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jackson. Leonard's got his second bucket.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Now Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate. Puts it exactly where it needs to be.
George against Irving. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris looking it over. Pass to Irving. To the middle. And they double up Simmons. Latrey. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the step back. Zubats, a screen on Simmons. Driving the lane. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, it's just a good idea by Jackson right there to pass it. Reggie's such a solid decision maker.
The pass to O'Neal. To the paint. The kick out to Irving. Paul George with the steal. Down low. Here's Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Now, here is Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Claxton. O'Neal against Morris. Outside for Simmons. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
First free throw is good. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And George drops them both. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The first free throw is good. And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Now here's Mills. Outside Warren. From past the arc. Here's Claxton. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Powell against Curry. Covington a screen on Curry. The shot by Powell, no good. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs. And last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Batum dishes to Powell. Pass to Kennard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mills passes to Watanabe. Warren on the wing. Guarded by Powell. There's the pick. Batum brings the double team. Warren finds Curry. And the 3-ball is good. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, the quick trigger and soft touch. This is what Seth Curry is paid to do. Ready on the catch and shoot opportunity.
Batum passes to Powell. Here's man. Batum, the screen. They could use a bucket. Kennard on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Kennard against Warren. Claxton, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Powell against Curry. That one wide left. The Nets shooting just 35% to start the game. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Mills for 3, and they'll get another chance. Curry kicks to Mills. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside, Batum. The shot by Powell, no good. Brooklyn trailing. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Warren. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he drops it in from the low post.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Batum sets a screen for Kennard. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Mills. Warren, that's for 2. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
You can see how Batum uses both size and positioning to guard. What a contest. What a job making that difficult.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets out in front, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Chance opportunities.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Ben Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Sumner in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second free throw. The Nets with the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Scooped up. And that one's good. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Here's Irving. Excellent D there from George. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires top of the key. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he can also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Good on the shot.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
To the middle. Harris passes to O'Neal. Good work defensively by Morris. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Mann. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And there's the pass to Sumner. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Leonard draws the double. Out to Morris. Pass to Mann. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Nets. Now, here is O'Neal. He has 5. Pass to Harris. The dish to Simmons. Out to Harris. It's up a 3. He's off on that one. The Clippers trail. Pass to Morris. From outside the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. Nets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The pass to Sumner. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by George. And he's able to get it back. Harris a screen. Here's Sumner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jackson, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 8 points.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Brooklyn has possession. to the paint. No good from Simmons.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Morris outside. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson kicks to Zubats. And here's George for three. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Sumner. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Zubats. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Zubats the pass to Jackson. Morris with a screen on Simmons. Here's George. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sumner, guarded by Jackson. George against Thomas. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. O'Neal kicks to Sumner. And the rejection by Zubats. Jackson looking around. Steps back and shoots. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harris outside. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Wow, Joe Harris continues to improve as a passer. What a look.
And George kicks to Morris. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. And George now top of the key. And the Clippers miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Sumner. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rebounded by the Nets. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Nets leading by 4. Mills passes to Claxton. Plays it up off the glass. Claxton's got 7 points. And here is Los Angeles now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morris with the screen for Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the Nets shooting 40% since the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Mills with it. No points in the game yet for him. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Morris. Dishes it to Jackson. In the corner, Powell with it. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Mills. Pass to Watanabe. Kicks it to Warren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here is Powell. Here's Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Thomas. Here's Claxton. Got a piece of it.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Jackson dishes to Powell. Second chance effort. It's tipped. Warren against Jackson. Warren the pass to Mills. Outside Thomas. Now the pass to Claxton. This one for three. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. In the corner, Powell with it. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Brooklyn.
Now into the lineup for your next, Seth Curry.
Morris with the screen for Jackson. Shot clock at 5 to end the drought. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
LA basketball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Jackson. .158 left in the first half of the game. Nets leading by 8. Warren kicks to Mills. Powell against Warren. Over Batum. Here's Claxton. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Mann. Batum, the screen. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first 2 points of the night.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance. What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Kennard's got 5 now.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Outside Warren. Claxton the pass to Warren. Outside Curry. There's a screen. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kennard. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets leading by 9. Mills finds Warren. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. In this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Ben Simmons from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over George. And that one hits back iron. Clippers trail by 9. Jackson kicks to George. Zubats a screen on Irving. George, no good. Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Another miss by Irving. LA has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. George double teamed. Morris left side. Back to George. Launches a 3. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sumner passes to Claxton. Pass to Sumner. On the wing, Irving. Over George. Another miss by Irving. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The 3 from George. And it's George again missing. Nets leading by 9. Sumner passes to Irving. Over to the wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. Cans it from downtown. O'Neal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Jackson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Claxton. Zubats defending. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Zubats has got 7.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Steps back, Irving. And the rejection by Zubats. Claxton the pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Claxton no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to George. Lets a floater go, and he makes that one. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers.
That's what we call playing big. Paul George imposing his will in the paint.
Irving against George. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside Jackson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard, no luck. Nets leading by 8. O'Neal kicks to Sumner. George against Irving. Out to the right wing. O'Neal from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes to Zubats. Here's Morris. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris, adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. They need this one. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Right side Jackson. Tries again. Zubac out of hand on it, and he gets it back. And good that time. Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. On the wing, Irving. Defended by George. And it's sent back by George. Leonard the pass to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. Can they get it? It's good from long range. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not sure Kyrie Irving gets enough credit for how good he is from three-point territory. He is elite from deep.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry. He kicks it to Warren. Here's Watanabe. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 16th rebound on the night. There's the pass to Mann. Here's Leonard. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. George against Curry. Over in the corner, Warren. There's the screen. The 10-footer. Clock at 6. Nice shot from the wing. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
It's George on the wing. George, double team, wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Passes it to Watanabe. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
George against Curry. And that one is good from Zubac.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Now, here's Warren. Harris a screen on Batum. Here's Warren. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Mann. He feeds it to George. And he makes good on the layup. That's 12 points for George.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Irving. Driving in. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better shoulders. Doors to an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
Now, here's George. 12 points for him. For the lead. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Curry. Great D that time from Batum. The Clippers trail. George looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Cranes it from beyond the arc. George has got 15.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from three, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
Here's Watanabe. Outside Warren. Outside Curry. Out to Harris. Halt the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And George gets it to go.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Now, here's Warren. And there it is for him.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Clippers in the lead. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. From deep, George. Rebound, Brooklyn. Watanabe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. That free throw, no good.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back to the action in just a minute. So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Mills out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Curry. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Brooklyn trailing. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Claxton, covered by Morris. Count that one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Out. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And for the Nets, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Powell with the steal. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Jackson gets it to go.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
Kicks it to Thomas. Inside, Covington with the steal. Kennard with the ball. And here's Morris for 3. Connects from 3-point range. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Really good job anticipating the rising fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Mills passes to Claxton. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Covington dishes to Powell. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got his first basket of the night.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Curry passes to Claxton. Now Thomas. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Los Angeles leading by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Powell down low. Curry meets him. Lets it go from 14. Offensive rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Thomas kicks to Mills. Pass to Curry. Here's Claxton. Left side Curry. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And the Clippers call time here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Covington. Covington's got his first points of the night.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Curry. There's the pick. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Claxton. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The pass to Morris to the inside. George double teamed. Leonard with no one around. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. George has got 11 in the second half.
Well, length and will and skill pulled George getting to work on the offensive window.
Curry passes to Thomas. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Excellent D from Thomas. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Claxton. Down low, Covington with the steal. Thomas against George. Pass to Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 12 points for Marcus Morris.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Curry on the wing. 6 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Clippers leading by 7. Outside, George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And he knocks down the first one.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. And so he makes both from the line.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Here's Claxton. Here's the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. George double teamed. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Nets trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout called, the Nets. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 11. Harris finds Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Curry. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers leading by 13. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
The first one falls. Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. 15-point game. Here's Claxton. Zubac's defending, trying to get something going. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from George. George double teamed, pass to Zubac. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Los Angeles leading by 15. And George kicks to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris against O'Neal. Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Irving sets a screen for Curry. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Tries the spin move. Jackson dishes to George. Zubac the pass to Jackson. And the wide open shot from Morris. Cranes the 3-pointer. Morris has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Clippers. Nets trail by 20. Curry passes to Harris. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. The pass to Curry. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Jackson misses. The net shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. And here is Irving. Passes it to O'Neal. And he gets it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
O'Neal against Jackson. Pass to George. It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And nothing is falling for him right now. Clippers leading by 20. Jackson with the bounce pass. Leonard, that's for two. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist on the night. How a timeout called by Brooklyn. Warren dishes to Mills. Outside Warren. To the middle. Here's Watanabe. Sweet little floater.
Well, when you possess T.J. Warren's scoring ability, shots for your teammates will become available. And T.J. delivers the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Paul George.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And he can't get the first one. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Warren. Harris comes in for Thomas. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Edmund Sumner.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Basket counts.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Morris with the screen for George. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Irving looking over the floor. The pass to Claxton. Now here is Harris. Shoots over Zubac. A nice shot by Harris.
So smooth with the shot mechanics. Joe Harris, what a pretty jumper.
Outside Jackson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. as New Balance presents our player of the game, Paul George.